Und damit willkommen zurück zu Gibbous, a Cthulhu Adventure. Das letzte Mal haben wir endlich den alten Seebären dazu gekriegt, eine neue Flüssigkeit auszuprobieren, nämlich Kaffee. Und er war so begeistert, dass er uns seinen Whisky gegeben hat. Mit diesem Whisky können wir endlich in Finmans Haus gehen und den Rezeptionisten diese Flasche geben.
Better talk to him first.
Oder wir reden erst mit ihm, meinetwegen.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
Eine ganze Whiskyflasche.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch. Good. Thanks, stranger. What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I've no idea either. My roommate... Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Schön interessant. Man hat eigentlich gedacht, der Alkohol killt ihn oder der Cookie. Was natürlich jetzt zu der interessanten Frage führt, hätten wir den Cookie nicht mitgenommen? Was wäre denn dann gewesen? Also, weil ich glaube, das war optional. Das war nichts in dem Kühlschrank drin, was wir sonst gebraucht hätten, wodurch wir den automatisch mitgenommen hätten. Interessant. So, ich glaube, das ist Ormstein, bestimmt. Wegen des Fischs hier, springe seine Katze zurück. Nein.
Okay, I'll come clean. I accidentally got involved in a mess that I can't make heads or tails of. That's why I'm here looking for him.
I see. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
Herz ist hier nicht das Problem.
My heart is not full of darkness. Boy, it sounds weird saying that out loud. I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Ormstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumble into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid-type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped
Den
him.
Namen.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Ormstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless, why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
Ah, zeigst du es einfach so.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room and we'll see from
Diese
there.
Geste. Yeah. Oh, warum mache ich die Geste? Habt ihr keine Facecam? Egal.
What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Okay, er hat ihn angeheuert. Okay, ich dachte die ganze Zeit, dass die den angeheuert hätten, der Orden.
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Er ist
Oh
Bibliothek einfach
man,
gegangen.
don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through.
Verrückte, was für Verrückte.
Madmen? What madmen?
The parish of the starry knowledge, the esoteric order of Dagon, or the butcher.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry.
Den wir ja schon zumindest haben runterfallen lassen.
I've heard of the esoteric order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here, in Fishmouth?
Das wissen wir.
The half-goofa?
The Hafgufa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the half-goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
Kurz noch eine Sache, die mir gerade auffällt. Wir hatten keinen Schlüssel. Der Schlüssel fehlte unten. Wie sind jetzt eigentlich in das Zimmer gekommen? Hat er tolle Skills? Weil er hat keine. Außerdem friert er gerade.
The butcher. Tell me about the butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway... About Olmstein. What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again.
Aber das ist auch öfters in den Cthulhu-Erzählungen so. Gerade, dass nicht nur Gegenstände gefunden werden oder Spalten, wodurch man in andere Welten schauen kann, in zukünftige wie auch vergangene, sondern auch, dass die Wesen öfters mal in unsere schauen und teilweise sich eben auch unter uns wandeln. Da gibt es interessante Geschichten. Habe ich, glaube ich, in Conarium, schreibe mir gleich mal auf, dass ich vielleicht das hier mal gleich verlinke, das wäre gar nicht so schlecht, schon mal was davon erzählt. Okay, weiter geht's.
If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway... Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly, and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, you know, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject.
Macht's ganz einfach zu suchen.
So,
he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
Okay, dann werden wir erstmal speichern. Neuer Raum, wir speichern. Und gucken uns erstmal ihn an.
That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. Impressive looking fella. No, I should speak to him.
Wir reden mal.
Gotta look around first.
Okay, ich dachte, wir können gleich nochmal mit ihm reden. So, wir haben ein interessantes Zimmer. Eher so ein kleines Kämmerchen. Wir sehen nicht mal ein Bad irgendwo. Wir haben einmal einen Koffer.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now. Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right. Snapping out of it.
Oder aber der Koffer ist gar nicht leer, sondern man macht die Unterseite auf und hat eine Treppe in einen anderen Raum.
Nah, I'm traveling light myself. She doesn't need it.
Den Schalter können wir nicht drücken. Ein Porträt.
A particularly unattractive representative of the fishmoth population.
Sieht interessant aus.
I'd place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian.
Reptilian.
Just, this town, man. Kitty couldn't care less. Definitely not souvenir material. Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character.
Was ist das für eine Tasse übrigens? Ist das so eine aus dem Touristenbereich? Nö. Sieht nicht so aus.
It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. I need nothing from there. Except the fact that Olmstein drinks coffee.
Yes, I can confirm. It's domestic junk.
Domestic Junk ist Hausmüll, okay. Also Junk, so Müll und Domestic halt Haus, ja okay. Social.
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate. You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas. Kitty couldn't care less. Definitely not souvenir material. That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything.
Das war ein Zimmer mit Licht. Wer weiß. Übrigens, das Gemälde kann ja trotzdem wichtig sein, weil es gibt ja durchaus schon auch Stephen King-Erzählungen, wo man gerade durch die Gemälde halt in eine fremde Welt kommt.
It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger.
Von außen verschlossen?
This just keeps getting more and more complicated.
Was haben wir eigentlich noch im Inventar? Nur das Buch, schade.
I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
Already seen the view. It stinks.
So, hier haben wir noch Federn und ein Stück Papier. Ansonsten fällt mir hier nichts auf, aus der nur heruntergerissene Tapete. Und unser Schatten, ich finde es übrigens schön, dass unser Schatten auch nicht so wie bei manchen Spielen, wo man keinen Schatten mehr hat, auch bei Adventure, sondern hier hat man einen. Sehr gut. So, Federn.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
Oder
The
ist
word
das-
you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oder hat sich ein Vogel verwandelt vielleicht?
This has got to be some kind of symbol, right? One whose significance eludes me, that's for sure. They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Eine kannst du wohl mitnehmen.
She doesn't care for birds.
Weißt, bist du sicher? Vielleicht ist sie gar noch welche. So, damit haben wir noch ein Stück Papier.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed. I really hope it's of some significance. It's okay, I can handle it.
Na, nehmen wir es mal. Bizarre Brotkrumen. Wir sehen einen Punkt, wir sehen ein Tetraeder. Wir sehen 3 Punkte und also 4 Punkte, wie ein Tetraeder halt aufgebaut ist. Sind das etwa 3 Punkte, die wir irgendwie markieren müssen? Können wir? Wir gucken es mal. Können wir das auf irgendwas nutzen?
It's not for his... Nah, I'm...
Okay, dann reden wir es mit ihm. Vielleicht müssen wir das machen.
I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Roll? What roll? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not. I think.
Von dem verrückten Araber übrigens geschrieben worden, wird sehr oft bei H.P. Lovecraft.
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
Flüchtige Form?
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Schön wäre es, wenn es wieder Storys von den Leuten sind, die das Necronomicon gefunden haben. So eine sich erweiternde Erzählung. So ein bisschen Bücher des Blutes-artig.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat
Ich
back.
denke mal gegen das Fenster kommen
That
muss.
is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go! Find peace. Find peace.
Fenster war auf immer offen. Springt die Katze?
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Ktype!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town, Fishmouth, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Herrliches Finale des Kapitels.
All right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
Huh. I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
Okay, cool. Können wir die Charaktere wechseln irgendwie? Wir lesen erstmal ein Tagebuch. Okay. Ich habe Bass getroffen, der die Straße runtergerannt ist, als ich die Mauer des Tempels des Sternwesens eingerissen habe. Es hat sich herausgestellt, dass wir ein Fischmaul waren. Das erklärt den Gestank. Wir haben es in einem Stück ins Büro geschafft. Nun, in 3 Stücken. Ich, Bass und seine sprechende Katze. Ich am Anfang. Ja, die Katze spricht und ist nicht die einzige übernatürliche Entwicklung, denn die Hand, mit der ich den leuchtenden Trapezoeder angefasst habe, leuchtet. Interessant, ich würde sagen, damit beenden wir erstmal die Folge und schauen am nächsten Mal, was hier weitergeht. Bis dahin, euer Elandirthor. Tschüss.